today and yesterday you're in Harry's hometown.
Yes.
How much did Harry build up the talent here
He
and the
did.
hospitality? Tell me about that.
He's so proud of being from New Orleans, and he's such that person, and he has high expectations for the talent here, and it's been a great trip.
Tell me about some of the talent that you've seen. Has there been anybody so far who's really knocked you out?
There's been a couple. Yesterday was a couple. We still have today all day to find more people, so we're excited.
Have you had any time at all for Harry to show you his hometown?
Not really. We don't have a lot of time off. We work all day, but we did go out to dinner last night and have some pretty good soft shell crab. So.
Sounds great.
Nice to meet you.
So Harry, have you consciously sort of been trying to underplay the city and the talent here for the other judges, or the opposite?
Well, we treat it like every other city. There's been a lot of talent in the other cities, and I would think New Orleans would represent the same way.
How's the city done so far?
Pretty good. We have 2 days, and I think we're about on target for what we need to do.
Have you had a chance to show the other judges around town at all? Or?
A little bit. We went to Clancy's last night and had a nice meal there, but we all been pretty busy, so it's been tough. I didn't. One of the people at the table did, but we had the bread pudding instead.
And are you staying for the game tomorrow night, or do you got to go?
Well, I got to go.
That's too bad. How do you think about the Saints this year, real quick?
We look good on paper, and the last game, Drew looked amazing. So, if we can keep away from the penalties, we'd be all right.
Thanks a lot.
What are you guys looking for the next idol? Do you have like a set of criteria in your mind?
Well, Keith says it best. Yeah, Keith says it best. He always says, "It's what I feel. It's not about what you see in front of you, but do you feel something?" And sometimes you just feel it. I think most times we feel things similarly. Every once in a while, Keith may say, "Boy, I really dug that." I'm like, "Man, I didn't really get it." And then sure enough, you get to Hollywood, and I say, "Oh, now I see what you're saying." So it's just about, there's so many variables that go into making people who they are. It's impossible to have a criteria or list when you go in and say, "Hey, we're looking for this, this, and this."
Yeah.
You were a contestant early on in your career before you made it big, and you were a contestant here. How do you think you would have done?
I would have put you through.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'll put you through too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It's so much has changed. Like if I were 17 right now, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd do, because you have so much more information that's available to you now. Like when you were 17 and you were playing, it's not like you could pick up your iPhone and go check out. It's just a different time, so it's hard to say.
The great thing about Idol, though, because of course, with the internet, you can just film yourself and suddenly go viral and find an audience and everything. But you still don't have, what's great about Idol is all of the production value that you get, and the fact that you've got millions upon millions of people watching you week after week. That's an extraordinary journey, and to get that opportunity, I think a lot of kids forget how potent and powerful and what an opportunity that is for them, really.
Pete, great show last night.
Thank you.
How does your mindset change between doing a show for 300 people versus 100,000?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, because it's just connecting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just being in the moment, being real and connecting. And that's all it is. Whether it's two people, it's just. And that's what we're listening for, or that's what we're feeling for. They walk in and they sing. It's like, do I feel connected? When you guys are watching at home, that's what you're waiting for. Do you feel connected? Or is it just sort of like background music?
Keith, talk about your find last night at the show. I saw she's here today.
Yeah. That was. I said, I had this duet with Miranda Lambert on the album, and I thought, and I don't have any girls in the band, so I thought, we're not going to do this song. And then there's a lot of girls in the audience, so I thought, I bet a few of them can sing. So I said to the audience, I've got an idea. It's going to either be really great, really average, or terrible, and I'm willing to go there. It's a win-win, And so I said, if you want to get up and sing the song, and all these hands went up, a lot of hands, and I said, you got to keep in mind that if you get up here and don't know the words, don't know how to sing properly, this crowd's going to kill you. And a bunch of hands went down, But a few hands stayed up, and I picked this one girl at the front. She got up, and she was great. The crowd loved her.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you.